Well, let's talk headlines. What do you think about that? Should we?
Let's do it.
Got nothing else going on.
Let's talk about the headline.
All right. Well, nothing succeeds like failure. And here's proof.
True, the greatest teacher.
That's right.
Failure.
That's right. There is a new museum of failure in Brooklyn, New York. It's actually a traveling exhibit, but that's where it is right now. The operators of the exhibit scoured the world for commercial products that never really withstood the test of time. See if you recognize some of these here. They're moving kind of quick, but the DeLorean's in there, Google Glass, Coke 2, Bic for her pens, the Nokia Engage smartphone. I saw Crystal Pepsi in there, the infamous Four Loko beverage that wreaked havoc across college campuses across the country. Lots of things that never really panned out. So kind of interesting. If
That's a good idea. I kind of like that.
Yeah, just some things that never really made it.
I wonder, do they show, like, this is obviously what didn't work. Do they show what they did next? Like, what was their next attempt?
That would be a good one. Yeah.
I wonder if that's included in that.
Yeah, Crystal Pepsi being on there is one that I never tried. No. But we've got fans of Crystal Pepsi here in the studio.
Oh, really?
Behind the scenes, this is what I'm seeing. But yeah, I imagine it just tastes like normal Pepsi. But
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't look right. So
no, it's clear.
Yeah,
it doesn't quite look right.
Doesn't work for me.
No.
That's probably why it's in the Museum of Failure. Well, our next headline comes from Australia, where scientists have resurrected the flesh of an animal that's been extinct for thousands of years. This is a meatball created from the cells of a woolly mammoth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's grown in a lab, and they took the DNA sequence from a mammoth muscle protein. They just filled in the gaps there with cells from an elephant, which is, I guess, the closest living relative to the mammoth. Initially, the idea was to produce dodo meat, like the bird, but the DNA sequences needed for that, they don't exist. Scientists say the meat should be tasty, but they're afraid to eat it.
Gee, wonder why.
Yeah.
Can't imagine
that
being
makes
afraid
sense.
to eat that. Golly, just get some spaghetti noodles and have at it. I say.
They say just in case the ancient protein proves to be deadly to our current immune systems, they're going to pass on trying that. But hey, they want to show it off. So, you know, I guess look at this. More of just a thing to look at rather than...
Probably so, yeah.
I have a feeling that's going to end up in the Museum of Failure.
I'd be a little scared to try that myself. I don't think I'd. If the scientists are afraid of it, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, probably past the best buy date at this point on the woolly mammoth of things. All right, coming up next, Tom's got one more look at your full forecast for you this morning. Chilly start, warmth on the way, and a new location for absentee voting in Greene County. If you can't make it to the polls next Tuesday, we'll tell you where you can find this new location to vote absentee coming up next.